Sports Tonight is back again. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. It's good to have you join us once again to talk sports. I'm Austin Okonakwado. On the show tonight, we'll touch base with the Super Falcons of Nigeria. What a story. They didn't like what happened against Austria at the Cyprus Cup tournament. Today against what's the name once again? Slovakia. The Super Falcons needed to win. It was a bit nervy, but they got the job done. They won by 4-3. They're going to play Belgium in their next match. We'll talk about that pre-World Cup tournament for the Super Falcons. It's all about getting ready for the big one that will take place. It's now 98 more days to go to the FIFA Women's World Cup. The NFF says they want the team to be ready, and that's what they are doing right there in Cyprus. We'll talk about it big time on the show tonight. So that's it for you right there. Confirmation, 98 more days to go to the FIFA Women's World Cup. It will take place in France. We have said football fans, lovers of women's football in the country say Super Falcons don't just go there and come out in the group stage. Do beyond that. So they are getting ready to go there and then play football, but not under pressure. Just go and just do their thing. We'll talk about the Super Falcons tonight on the program. Also, I'll let you know what's going on in the CAF Confederations Cup. What a story. Enugu Rangers are going to take on Etoile du Sahel. I thought they had what it takes to have either win that first leg match or even pick a draw, but it's ended 2-1. Let's see what the Flying Antelopes can do in this return leg in the CAF Confederation Cup. We'll talk about it big time on the show tonight. And of course, the Nigeria Professional Football League will be back again this weekend. I will let you know fixtures that will be going down. But what a story. We have missed it. It's our own football. Let's see if the players and the clubs will get us talking about the Nigeria Professional Football League once again. It's going to be a busy weekend for football all over Europe. We're going to have the El Clasico. We're going to have the London Derby. We're going to have the Merseyside Derby. Yes, it's an action-packed world of sports. We will break down all of those fixtures for you. And Roger Federer, he has moved closer towards winning his 100th ATP title. Can Roger do it? In this part of the world, he's a baba of tennis. Roger Federer, can he do it in Dubai? Has reached the final. He's going to miss Tsitsipas, you know, has been enjoying some sort of momentum. But Roger Federer, 100 ATP title, can he do it? Can he do it? We're monitoring that one also on the show tonight. So much to talk about. It's your ever busy, exciting, interesting, money spinning, engaging world of sports. I want you to be part of the program wherever you are in the world. Welcome on board. I love it when you guys join us to talk sports. And then yesterday, you guys showed us so much love. I've missed the show. Good to be back. Let's keep it going. Talk to us on Twitter. We're Channels_Sports. Yes, it's a verified Twitter handle. I want to read from you once again. What are you talking about? The Super Falcons. They're giving us reasons to talk sports tonight. And I will not stop talking about the Super Falcons. We'll keep supporting women's football. Look at what South Africa, they are doing for the Bayana. Celebrating their players. If they win, big celebration. If they lose, bigger celebration. That's because they want to encourage the team. The World Cup is a big deal. So let's talk about women's football on the show tonight. Use the hashtag women's football, hashtag Super Falcons. What a night. What a weekend it will be for football all over Europe. Let's also use that hashtag football weekend. And of course, the hashtag MPFL. Yes, because the MPFL will be back. Hashtag CAF Confederation Cup. Let's wish Enugu Rangers all the best as they take on Etoile du Sahel. I cannot wait for that one to be played. All our top stories can be viewed on our website, channelstv.com, and on YouTube /channelsweb. If you log on to m.channelstv.com, you should be able to download the Channels TV app for any of those devices. You see right there on your screen. What's the objective? I want you to keep up with our ever busy, racy-pacey world of sports. So much, as you can see from what I read out, is going down in our world of sports. Who is not ready for the El Clasico on Saturday? Who is not ready for Napoli versus Juventus? Juventus on Sunday. Who is not ready for Lazio take on Roma? Busy weekend. Tottenham and Arsenal, North London derby when those two clubs meet. everything. Pauses right there in London for that one. And there's also the Merseyside derby. Everton taking on Liverpool on Sunday. We will talk about it big time on the show tonight. Let's welcome Alfred Okoligwe. Makes a return to the show. Alfred, it's good to have you on Sports Tonight.
It's a pleasure, Austin. It's been a while.
I know. I know.
It's been a while. I mean, sometimes you take things for granted. You come in here every other day, every evening, you know, to keep guys coming. And like 1 or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you're not there. You begin to say, okay, maybe this is
no. We had to do that.
No. I mean, for the individual, we know that yes, at this time of this time, it's politics that is center, and we just have. I think the station did some very fantastic job covering the election. We just have to keep abreast with what's happening.
Yeah, and remember, guys, I told you yesterday. Let me say it once again. This is the year for politics where we get to root for this side, or we root for another party. But let's remember that we do it for the love of the game. Let the game be fair played. No violence, no fighting. You win, you win. You lose, you lose. You're going to win some other time, okay? That's it. Let's just put that out there. Let me remind you once again that it's now 98 more days to go. What's coming in 98 days? The FIFA Women's World Cup. That's the confirmation of it right there. Alfred, you know when you start this countdown, 2 days ago, the countdown, 100 days countdown started. Next time you're here, another week, we'll say the competition is here.
Yeah, before you know it, like you said, you think that this 98 days is the next 2 years. It's just a little over 2-3 months, and now you start talking about the World Cup. Perhaps when the trophy tour hits Abuja, comes to Nigeria, you begin to realize how it is. I think for countries who didn't qualify for the World Cup, they'll look at it and say, it's before. I mean, these are the things that they are missing. It's nice to see that the girls are preparing with the result that they had today. Yeah, never finished, but they crossed the line. A win is a win. I think it will just give the girls the confidence, the impetus that they need going forward. And it's good that they won today.
Very important. On the show last night, I was telling Iniobong Monday that people don't want to know what you mean by a tune-up match or getting ready. When you wear that Nigerian color, they just want you to go out and win. And one of our viewers confirmed that, said, tell Iniobong that when the Super Falcons are playing, or the Super Eagles, or the Golden Eaglets, or the Flying Eagles, we just want them to win. And so they listened, and they went on to win today. Nigeria's Super Falcons, they have recorded their first victory at the 2019 Cyprus Women's Cup. How did they do it? The 9-time African champions defeated Slovakia 4-3 in their second game at the tournament. A goal from Austin Achioale, fantastic defender, and a brace from captain Rita Chikelu. There's the name Alfred calls her. It will remind us again, give Nigeria a 3-0 lead. At the end of the first half, Slovakia fought their way back into the game after scoring 3 goals in 23 minutes in the second half. And that was when the Super Falcons was like, Alfred, like, what is going on here? So, as you said, it's good they went on to win.
Very, very inspiring results for the girls to win. They call her Akpantu.
Akpantu.
Yes, Akpantu, bag of nails. Hard tackling midfielder. In fact, build up to this match, she didn't join the team when they left Nigeria. She had to, she was doing gym work and posting it on the internet. If you follow her Twitter handle, you just know what it means to these girls to go to the World Cup. Nigeria being one of the very few countries that have played all the editions of the World Cup since it started in 1991. And so her presence not really felt in the first game, but they knew she's the captain of the team, leading from the front, got 2 goals in the first half. When the Slovakians equalized, I was like, I mean, can you allow a 3 goals clip? But Imo did it all late in the second half. Like I said, I'm sure they would have taken positives from that game. They would have taken lessons. The low point is that we've not been able to see that game. Hopefully, one of these days we'll see the games and we'll make our own judgment when it comes to it. But to win an European side, it's not often that I get the opportunity to win an European. It just tells you that, hey, perhaps if we were at 10% before the last game, now would have moved a notch higher.
And what it does, this sort of result, is that the coaching crew, they have a lot of work to do. They will look at it and say, we were winning 3-0. What happened? The players will also say to themselves, wow, we almost lost it, and then we fought and we won it. So loads of lessons when you take part in this sort of competition.
The good thing about taking part, like you mentioned, in competitions like this, that it gives the coaches the opportunity to plan for every eventuality. What might happen, what will be at this stage, at this level, this is what we should be doing. And I think has provided very, very good opportunity. And, you know, when it comes to friendly games, there are friendlies that you just go, you just know that this one is just knock around for the players. There are some that will give you that toughness that you require to bring out the best in you. I think the Slovakians have had it today. It's not been easy, and so we expect that the coaches would have looked at the options that they have, the players that they have in this team, the players that they need at certain points in the game, and what these girls should do. Hopefully, going forward, Belgium, the challenge, their next game is against Belgium on Monday, so it will provide a different, you know, situation, different scenario in itself. So I would love to see how they react to that opposition.
That's right. And one good thing that victory does is it brings the fans closer. Yeah. But if you're loyal, if your team is winning or not, you should stay with your team. But in Nigeria, when our teams win, that's when the fans come closer. And that's what is going on Twitter. Olusoga says, "Up Super Falcons." Yes, he's screaming it. I see them defeating Belgium 2-1. Yes, that's love right there already. So let me give you a confirmation of the results from the Cyprus Cup for the Super Falcons. You saw it earlier. Let's just take a look at it once again. They lost their first match 4-1 to Austria. It wasn't so good. The goalkeeper, Tochiko Olue, got a red card, and so the team struggled and they lost that one. Today, they bounced back against Slovakia. Though it was nervy, we love the fact that it came with so much lessons for the team as they get ready for the World Cup. But they went on to win 4-3. On Monday, they will take on Belgium. What do you think? I want you to talk to Coach Dernaby and his team. Wish them well. Yes, that's what I want you to do. Talk to us on Twitter, channels_sports, Facebook, channels-sports. Tell them how to approach that match against Belgium, how to take the game one step at a time. All we need to do is to support the girls. Alfred, in as much as we expect so much from them, we should try not to put them under pressure.
Nobody's put under pressure. That's why it's called an invitational tournament. You just go there. And the good thing is that most of the teams that came to this tournament were already qualified for the World Cup. Yeah. Nigeria going there as African champions. The other team that is in this competition from the continent is South Africa. The first game, the South Africans drew 2-2. Today they lost to North Korea 4-1.
Wow.
So it tells you that if there's one thing that the Falcons have now is a victory. For the South Africans, a loss and a draw. I mean, it just shows you that perhaps maybe we were at some time in the past, we were thinking that okay, perhaps maybe these girls not get the opportunity. Now they have the opportunity. Only a few months back, they were in China. Yeah, they played an invitational tournament. This is the next step. And I think the Nigerian Football Federation should receive plaudits for all of these plans. We know that in time past, it's always difficult getting these girls to play. Going to the African Nations Cup, Africa Cup of Nations for women, it was difficult. And it revealed a lot of things. It revealed a lot of things. Camped in Ekbe, who did we play at the end of the day? Boys team, maybe 1 week in Cote d'Ivoire to prepare. So you could just say that preparation is not top-notch. But this time around, they have top friendlies that they are playing, and the results, hopefully, they've turned the corner and it's beginning to come. I would like to see the Falcons, you know, go so far in this tournament. The best we've reached is the quarterfinal, and that was, in fact, the generation of players now, some of them are, you know, preparing to be grandmothers, now. So we just have to see this new set of girls. Perhaps many of them at the twilight of their career, the likes of Rita Chikulu Antu. She's okay. Also, the likes of Usinacho Hali, who made her debut with the Super Falcons. Our first Nations Cup was the Africa Women's Championships in 2010 in South Africa. I was at that competition. The likes of Francesca Odega were new, and Okobi all played their first Africa Cup of Nations in that. Tochukwu Oluyi, who is the goalkeeper now, that was deputy to Precious Dede in 2010. And it's nice to see them coming to that. So now, beyond all of, they have experience and they also have youth. It's a mixture of both for these girls.